Okay, okay. Let's start over. Okay, it's okay. Okay, okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahilladzi anzala sakinata fi qulubil mu'minin liyastadu imana ma'a imanihim walillahi junudus samawati wal ardi wa kana Allahu aliman hakima. Rabbishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Alhamdulillah. Now we can. Before we start the real class, I want to review a little bit from previous class. So in Arabic, or before we dive into the language, every language has its own structure, has its own when we communicate, we use sentence, right? We use sentence, and sentence is based on words, right? Based on words, like in English, he is a teacher. It's sentence, but more words, it doesn't mean a sentence. Like for example, my laptop, it's more than one word, but it is not a sentence. It's a fragment or phrase, or yeah, fragment of phrase. But when you say, the most noticeable way to illustrate the fragment is the word Bismillah, which if we analyze this word, it will be, I think there's a one book only for Bismillah, one book. But the simple way to describe the word Basmala is, it is not a sentence. The Bismillah is not a sentence. It's more than one word, but it is not a sentence. It's a fragment. And the wisdom behind the words of Basmala is that if you are not saying Basmala before you do your own activity, it means that you are nothing without the word of Allah. You know what I mean, right? She's not new, so she's already new. And jump into the Arabic. There are three kinds of words. Three kinds of words. So the first category is ism. Ism. It can be a person, place, thing, idea, adjective, adverb. It's all ism. It's all ism. Like for example, the name of a person, place, thing, any object, even ideas like education, reflection, submission, or even Islam. It's also idea. And the second word is fi'l, fi'l, or fi'l. Fi'l is a word which is always have a tense, has a tense. The word is stuck in time. It can be past tense, present, or future. It's similar with verbs, but it's a little bit different. So the third is harf, ha, ra, fa, harf. It's maybe in the English you have like preposition similar to that, but it's not exactly like that. A harf is a word that doesn't make sense unless there is a word after it. So in another way, if you want to define these three, you can also when you look at the sentence, if something is it is not harf, it is not fi'l, yeah, it might be ism. If you look word, if it's not ism, if it's not harf, it should be fi'l. That's the way you look or the way you analyze the sentence. Okay, so I think we can go to this section. Okay. Okay, three kinds of word: ism, fi'l, harf. So ism, what is ism? Person, place, adjective, adverb. Okay. What is fi'l? Similar to verb. Yeah, word has tense. That's correct. Has tense. And the third is harf. It's a word that doesn't make any sense unless there is something after it, something a word after it. For example, I will give you an example from this simple saying, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So what was the meaning? What is the meaning of Alhamdulillah? You can say, if you can speak Indonesian, you can speak Indonesian. I will translate in English. Yeah, thanks, thanks. Actually, it's thanks and praise. Thanks, praise. All the praise is for Allah, right? All the praise is for Allah. Now this is the international translation. So before we dive into this Alhamdulillah, what is the big difference between ism and fi'l? What is the big difference? Ism or fi'l, it is stuck in time, right? It has tense. So when you say, I gave her candy, it's a past tense. It doesn't. It is not happening now, right? It's yesterday. It's in the past. So fi'l, it's for temporary, at the moment, not the fi'l is stuck in time. It depends on time. Meanwhile, the ism is independent because the word doesn't stuck in time. So if you say alhamdu, alham, it is ism or fi'l? Ism or fi'l? Ism. It's not fi'l. If you say fi'l, you would say Nahmadullah or Ahmadullah. You will learn later on with the fi'l. But it is ism. So what's the point in these words? So the gratitude, how Allah should be treated, timeless. Praise, our praise is timeless, independent, beyond time, from the beginning till the end. That's why in the Quran you see Alhamd. Because if we say Nahmadullah, you can say Nahmadullah. We praise to Allah. It's same translation. Ahmadullah, Ahmadullah. But using ism instead of fi'l, it makes the words timeless. It doesn't stuck in time. That is this simple example. One example. So you know now there are three kinds of words: ism, fi'l, and harf. Okay. Next, we study for ism. In Nahwu, ism is the most difficult part. So if we overcome this ism, we will easily overcome the other two, the feel and the have. So there are four properties of ism. The first one is status. The second one is number. The third one is gender. The fourth one is type. Or later on I will use S and GT. Status, number, gender, type. We will try to observe one by one. Okay, status. We will learn there are three forms of status. How to tell status, light and heavy, and flexibility. Just skip the words. Just write down for your notes if you want. But I will try to explain one by one. For example, this example, I ate too much chocolate. My teeth began aching. My dentist gave me a medicine. You notice that when the word says I, you can picture it's you, right? It's you. I ate too much chocolate. And when you say my teeth or my dentist, you also picture you with your object, right? Okay. So for the first case, I ate too much chocolate. Who ate chocolate? I, right? So I is the active subject, right? Or we call it a doer. Doer. I is doer. And chocolate, we can say chocolate is the object, right? We say in Arabic, it is ism nasb. It's, or you can write in English, it's detail. So we have a doer, we have a detail, and ate, because it is already yesterday, right? So the word is stuck in time, right? It has tense. It's PL. We skip the PL for now. We only focus on the ism for now. For the second one, my teeth began aching. You can analyze these words. My teeth began aching. Which one from this sentence has a tense? Began, right? So we skip began. It's a PL. We observe my teeth and aching. My teeth, it's yourself, right? It's a active subject, right? You say doer. My teeth is a doer. And you say aching. Aching is a detail. For the third sentence, which one is fail? Which one is gave? Gave, right? Because it has a tense. It's a fail. My dentist is a doer. It is active subject. And where is the detail? No, the detail is two. Me and a medicine. Two detail. You get the structure, how the structure forms, right? I will take into next. Yeah, this is the. Oh, I almost forgot. My teeth and my dentist has a possession, right? Mine. We can say, in other words, my teeth. If we switch the word, it's the same as the teeth of mine. The same, right? The same. Or my dentist of mine. The words after the of in English, we call it the possession, and in Arabic we call it jar. Jar. Jim, ro, jar. So if we take a look for the definition, we have three status in ism: a doer of the act, detail of the act, and the word after of. The word after of. We call it rafa, nasab, and jar. Maybe if you want to not take a note, you can like to make it easier. Like it's doer, detail, and word after of. So a teacher entered the classroom. Which one a doer? Which one doer? Teacher. Okay. Which one the detail? Classroom. And how about the entered? It's clear. It's clear. Okay. So the green one is the Rafa. The classroom is the Nasb. It's detail. It's doer. Detail. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, generally yes. Generally yes. Second sentence. The teacher's student woke up suddenly. Okay, which one is the doer? The teacher, student. Okay, the teacher, student. Which one is the detail? Suddenly, and what's the after of? Teacher, right? You can say the teachers because it is the possession, right? Student. Okay, the color indicates the status. The doer, possession, the detail. Okay. For the underlined words, can you tell me what it's the status? Regularly. Detail. Chocolate milk. Huh? Yeah. To detail. To detail. His friends. Doer and possessive. Yeah. My teacher pays patiently. Detail. He. Doer. So these two actually I already explained in the previous class, but I will explain to you a little. Muhammad helped Zaid. We say Muhammadun Nasara Zaidan. You can switch the word Nasara Muhammadun Zaidan. Zaidan Muhammadun Nasara. You can switch the word, but it's still the translation is still the same. Muhammad helped Zaid. The only difference is when you use that word, you can emphasize like he or she, or you can emphasize one word in the front. So you make it in the front. You want to emphasize the help, the act, or the person who acts. It's called balaghah in Arabic, but we will not discuss it. And the second one, when you say Zaid helped Muhammad, you say Nasara Zaidun Muhammadan or Zaidun Nasara Muhammadan. Just ignore the Nasara, the fi'l. Just focus on the ism. I say the doer with right? Muhammadun and Zaidun. So this is the doer, and the first sentence is Muhammadun. The doer in the second sentence is Zaidun. So to make it easier, I will give you a way how to tell or how to recognize these three status in a sentence. So Rafa recognition, Nasb recognition, and your recognition. So for Rafa, there will be u or un in the ending sound. So when you heard in your Quran, when you read the Quran, u is the active subject. Whenever you read, whenever you hear u or un, it's for, wait for it, singular, the single, only one. The number is one. I forgot to write the numbers. And the second one is a or ani. It's for matani or pair. So in Arabic there are three numbers: singular, pair, or plural. Mufrad, matani, and jama'. But you can memorize just the English part. Singular, pair, and plural. For plural, if you hear the words u or una, al muslimuna is plural, Muslims. But if you heard muslimun, it's only singular. Muslimun, musliman, muslimin is singular. Later you will learn the nasab. I will repeat. I will repeat the. I will give you the PowerPoint. I will give you the PowerPoint in the email. And for nasab, it's a or an for singular, and I or aini, e or ina. So it's singular, pair, and plural. It's the same. The pair and the plural is the same. Same ending sound. For jar, it's e or in, and e or ina. The same? The same, right? So it's easy, right? Because it's the same. Okay, for the next one, I will give you a diagram or a table to make you, to help you memorize the the chart. Yeah, the chart. Yeah, Muslim chart. I just make it a Muslim, not for Muslim, but the word is Muslim. Okay, this is the chart. So if you take a look for Rafa, this is the Rafa status. This is the Nasab status, and this is the job. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. It's easy, right? Simple and easy, right? You can memorize. Maybe after the class you can memorize. But for now, I think we can go for a little bit of practice. Let me show you. Yes, yes. Oh, the difference between two. Ah, yeah, I forgot to mention. So, for this part, we say in there are un and in, right? And for this part, it has a nun, right? you can remove the n sound. So if you remove the n sound, it will be u, a, i, right? And if you remove the nun, lima, muslimai, muslimat, right? Also the same, muslimu, muslimai, muslimat. The one with n sound, we call it heavy. Just you can answer it as heavy, and without the n sound, it's light. So in Arabic, you will notice that there's a light for some words and there's a heavy for some words. It's not light and heavy. No, 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 no. It's just differentiation. There is how to say, the word in default is heavy like this, but it can be light for some cases. I will explain it later. The cases. Maybe I will give you one example. If you notice the alif lam in the beginning, al muslimu or muslimun, it will remove the n with the al. So if you give the alif lam in the beginning, it will remove the n sound. So if you the default is muslimun, but if you give alif lam in the beginning, it will remove the n sound. It will as al muslimun. It's the rule for the Arabic. I will explain to you later in the light and heavy. So okay, is it clear enough or? Wait. Is this clear enough, the words, or it's blur? Huh? It's blur, right? Okay, I will go for. Okay, let's take a look at this chart and guess the status. Guess the status by the words. Okay. Okay, let's start from ayatun. What is the status? Rafa, right? Rasulani. What is status? Rasulani. Rafa. Okay, Rafa. Okay, I will maybe use Arabic. That's too small. Okay. Or do you want to try by yourself? So, how about this? Masjidaini. Okay, how to differentiate? If you see only one word, it means that it has two possibilities. You can differentiate if the word is on the sentence, and you can decide it by context. Later, I will explain it to you. But for now, if you notice that this one word, you can say it has two possibilities. It can be nasab or it can be jar. It can be nasab and it can be jar. Jar. Okay, where's this sod? Why? How about mustaqimin? The number 12. Mustaqimin. Hmm? Hmm? What? It's easy. Let's take a look for the. Huh? Why? Huh? Huh? No, no, no. The first one that you will notice is the tanwin. Tanwin. It happens when you look at the chart. Which one has the tanwin? Tanwin, the double. Which one? Only the right side, right? So which one is the in? Which one is the in? In with the in. Huh? In min. Yeah, which one? Un and in. Which one? Yeah, it's jar. So let's take a look again. Okay, how about the 19? 19. Tazkirah. Tazkirah. Nasb. Not jar. Mhm. The nasab is fathah. Yeah. Jar is kasrah. Kasrah, yeah. So let me make it easier for you. So if you look at the words, the first thing that you want to make sure is the words singular or not. So we call it, to make it easier, maybe this two is the combination, right? It's more than one combination. So if you jump into the word, is it is the word has ending combination with I or aini or una or ani or a. If not, and then you can move on to the singular ending sound. Because some of the words you may confuse with the origin of the word itself, which has maybe the word has nun in the end. Is this the word or not? You may want to use the you want to check first, is that a combination? Is it plural? Is it pair? If not, then maybe it's singular. So you may take a look your chart, the Muslim chart. I will give it to you. And also notice that this ta marbuta, it signifies that the gender is feminine. After this class, I will explain to you the feminine gender in Arabic. So there's also another Muslim chart for feminine. So if you learn before like Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, in the feminine chart it's like it's Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. It's for the feminine. It some of the words in Arabic, they some of the like place or a thing or there are some of the word that use that refers as feminine, like a city, the place of the name of the place, we refer it as a feminine. You will learn later. We will learn later. How about this 29? Allah. Nasb. Yeah. The word of Allah is Nasb. How about 18? Miskinan, miskina. Nasab ya. Nasab. Nasab. How about this? Al-insan profile. Is it singular or so? If you take a look again at the word, so to make it easier, just remember the form. The singular is only doma and the family, and for the pair it has alif at the end, and for the heavy version it has ani, and for the it has a waw in the form, and for the heavy part it has una. So when you look at the words, you can take a look at the end of the words. Insan, it has the same vocal, and but it doesn't have the waw, so it is singular. Okay. So you can memorize the form in the Muslim chart, the chart before. The form is at the end. Hmm? Here? Wow, and also the sound is u, but the form it has a vowel like like al uyuni. Yeah. Before the wow, it's always like this. It's always u or una for the plural, or a or ani. Mm. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah. I get your point. Yeah. It should be a dhamma before the wow. So you can check whether it has a dhamma or In the Nasab or jar case, it has I, yeah. That means it's Nasab or jar. Like for example, this is Muslimuna is the same word. Muslimuna it's what is it? Muslimuna Rafa, right? Rafa. It's Rafa. So number 8. How about number 8? See at tiny. Yeah, nasab or jar. It's aini. Nasab or jar. So do you get the whole idea how to differentiate between rafa, nasab, and jar? Um, maybe you can make it like write it down in some places, and maybe you can like when you have time like for 5 minutes or 10 minutes you can try to memorize muslimun, musliman, musliman, muslimun, musliman, muslimin, muslimun, muslimani, muslimaini, muslimain, and because after this chart we have also another chart for feminine chart. These two chart is the basic foundation for ism, so that you can tell the status, you can differentiate the status of the ism, whether it is rafa, nasab, or jar. Got it? Do you have any question? Any question? So remember muslimun, musliman, muslimin, muslimani, muslimani, muslimaini, muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. Mhm. Yeah. Kasar. Mhm. Uh, you mean like this? Yeah, 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 yeah. It will the n sound will signifies the heavy. I will explain later the heavy part. So u or un, a or an, i or in. So for the singular, it will be in a tanwin form. Mhm. Same, the same. These two is the same. Aini, aini, ina, ina. So if you maybe heard or read the word, only that word you can make like oh maybe it's not or just. Later I will tell you how to differentiate within the context. But you need to know the whole sentence. Okay. Any questions? Is there any more questions, or are you having? Are you dizzy? Ah, too much, too much. It's too much. No. Um, I will give you um, the content in the email, like before. I will give you the PPT. I will give you the recording. Um, also the if you have time to like I also make something like this. It's all the question and answer. Uh, and later, maybe if you have time after the class, maybe just couple of question and then and then yeah, maybe just couple of questions. I will give the PDF also. So do you guys have like giving me your email before? Yeah. I think for Hania, I give yeah, my emails. You read my email, right? Okay. Okay. There's not no other questions. Then we can end this session. Or anyone still has like maybe after the class. Okay, you can ask me. If there's no other questions, let's end this class. Thank you for coming. Hopefully we can see you again Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday we can go for 6 to 7 p.m. and I will look at the other place. Are this place okay or not? Okay. Okay. I will try to book this place for maybe a couple of weeks if possible. If not, maybe in the same building but in the classroom maybe. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Thank you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.